Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and some unfortunate news today as former Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive coordinator, NFL defensive coordinator, the innovator of the Tampa 2 defense, Monte Kiffin, has passed away today at the age of 84. This was reported about a half hour ago by Ole Miss, which is where Monte Kiffin was at the later part of his career here. His son Lane still coaches in the NFL. I believe his grandson Knox. Let's see, as his grandson Knox said, he's free of pain and smiling down on us from above. Please keep the Kiffin family in your thoughts and prayers during this time. I agree with that 100%. Please keep the Kiffin family in your thoughts and prayers. And, man, just it's sad, man. Sad. I was such a huge fan of Monte Kiffin. To live to be 84, he lived a full life, right? He lived a good full life. He did so much, not just in the NFL and for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but just for football in general, right? He won a Super Bowl with the Bucs in 2002. Again, built the Tampa 2 defense. 13 of his 16 seasons as an NFL defensive coordinator with the Bucs. He is in the Buccaneers Ring of Honor now. He was one of 15 honorees by the Pro Football Hall of Fame through its Awards for Excellence program meant to honor those who have made long-time significant contributions to the sport. He also was with the Minnesota Vikings, the Saints, and the Dallas Cowboys for some time as well. And, man, I know I haven't talked about other people passing away, like in the Bucs organization in the past, besides like a community post here or a community post there. Just because some of the circumstances around some of those other people passing away was something I didn't really feel qualified or whatever it may be to bring it up. But, with Monte Kiffin here essentially passing away from old age, I feel okay to talk about it. And also, geez, just look at this career, man, by the way. Like, from 1966 all the way to 2023, he coached. He was in the Bucs Ring of Honor again, a two-time national champion with Nebraska, a Super Bowl champion. He did everything you would ever want to do as a coach in the NFL, right? Fun fact, so I used to work at, and this is another reason I felt the need to talk about this today. I actually worked at Madeira Beach Publix. It's a Publix over at Madeira Beach, Florida. Monte Kiffin would shop at that Publix. So I talked to Monte Kiffin a lot. He lived in the area. So I would run into Monte Kiffin a few times. I actually have a photo of myself with Monte Kiffin when I was super young. I may post that on my community tab somewhere down the line. But, man, it was funny. He was with the Jaguars at the time in 2016. A couple of just funny stories. I remember at the time he was a defensive assistant, and I was bagging, and my cashier was a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, and Monte Kiffin came through. Now, the cashier didn't know who Monte Kiffin was. And he said, "Oh, you're a Jaguars fan." And Monte Kiffin said, yeah, I guess I am. And he started talking about how much Blake Bortles sucks at the time. And Monty just kind of laughed. He said, "Yeah, he does suck." And that was just hilarious. And then I went out with Monty, took his bags out, got a photo with him. And another thing was just later that, I think it was that year, maybe a year later. I think he was a Florida Atlantic at the time then. Just such a cool moment for me was I remember I was talking to Monty. We were talking about football. And I remember he put his hand on my shoulder. He was smiling. He said, "I'm going to coach this kid up." Said that to me, which was such just a cool moment that I'll never forget, And it's just the kind of, it's just the kind of guy Monte Kiffin was, just a football guy at heart, just wanted to talk football with anybody, even me, some random bagger at Publix, could talk a little bit of football with Monte Kiffin. And that's just cool, man. And I'm happy that I got to meet Monte Kiffin later in his life. Even just the very short meetings that I had with him, be it running into him at a restaurant, talking to him briefly while at Publix, whatever it may have been. I'm grateful that I got to see him, grateful that I got to talk to him with a couple of times. And that's one moment I'll never forget. Whenever he put his hand on my shoulder, smiled, and said, "I'm going to coach this kid up." So cool, just so cool. So Monte Kiffin will be missed. I hope the Buccaneers do something this upcoming season to honor him. I'm sure they will. Because Monte Kiffin deserves it, man. He does. He's one of the best coaches in Bucs history, be it DC, OC, head coach, whatever it may be. Like, he is the best non-head coach the Bucs have ever had. I think that's a safe thing to say. And he will be missed, man. He will be missed. But he led a full life at the age of 84. I wish nothing but the best. Thoughts and prayers are to him and his family. So, would love to hear you guys. If you guys have any memorable moments, any kind words from Monte Kiffin and the Kiffin family, let me know down in the comment section below. It'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs. Rest in peace, Monte Kiffin.